giving it to you. You're the winner. And I'm she has to carry it, so it's okay.
We are giving it to her.
Yeah, I like shake now.
So I'm doing Harlem Shake.
Good evening. Welcome.
Good evening.
How has your day been?
Great.
Oh,
amazing.
How did you celebrate the Independence Day to start with?
Nothing much.
Okay. You were home or work?
Yeah, I was home.
Okay.
I mean, I got robbed.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, so I took it easy on a Sunday.
Oh, painful.
Yeah, very much.
Anyway, happy International Women's Day to you. And to you, Mamiama, as well.
And to you too.
Yes. We are celebrating women across the globe. And it's just an honor that for all the things we do, it takes a day to be appreciated. And it's beautiful. We take it. We accept it.
Yep.
So we are trying to break the bias.
Yeah.
And I'm sure we've seen the hashtag on social media. So in celebration of the International Women's Day, there's been a trending hashtag to draw attention to the fact that the biases against women are too many, and that we are just trying to fight for equality. And equality is just about equal ability. So for women to try out other possibilities or different things in life. Yeah. And I think that's fair, if you ask me, is the least we can actually get.
Yep.
So, Mabna, as a woman, being in the space of a male-dominated space, right? Yeah. What are some of the biases, or what is one bias that you have had against yourself personally, either in your workspace or even in your day-to-day life or your activities? Yourself personally, what's the bias you've had against yourself?
For myself, getting into the media space, growing up. From our time, it was more of you can be a doctor, you can be a judge, so getting into the media space was very hard, and to the extent that you wouldn't have people supporting you at a go if you want to say you want to do media at that time. So when I got into it, I was thinking that I was going to fail, in the sense that the support wasn't there.
Wow.
Because and I couldn't blame my family much, because they also used to maybe their sons and daughters growing up and saying, oh, I want to be a judge, I want to be, and you come in and say you want to be an actress. After that time, remember, they had this bad negativity about like, it's all about getting naked and all. Yeah, so it was hard. So for me, I think I was unfair to myself. I started, and in my head, I thought I was going to fail.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow. Mamiama.
Hello?
Did you have a bias? What's the one bias you have against yourself? Whether in your workspace or in your day-to-day activity. Yeah.
Like I put on myself.
Yeah. You don't have any?
You always second guess yourself. You're easily,
it's
common
amongst all of us.
Around, you tend to unconsciously put yourself down or second guess what you're about to do every time. Meanwhile, you are capable, or even better. So that's something that
for me. Yeah, you did. I actually go through that a lot of times. I feel, okay, fine, I'm trying so hard. If it's not going to, maybe there's someone who can actually do it better. There's someone who can fit into that space better. So I think it cuts across everybody. Everybody has that. Anyway, so then we are moving on. We are, of course, in the 21st century. And then there are a whole lot of biases against women we hear of, we see of. And sometimes we even get angry at some of them. So what are some of the biases against women that you think should be broken?
The fact that before they consider you for a bigger role, they think of, oh, she's going to get pregnant. Ooh. So why should we put her there? Oh, we will need her, and she will say, oh, she has to take care of her kids. So why should we put her there? Right. Oh, she will tell us that she's having morning sickness and she's feeling some way. So why should we put her there? They are forgetting her capabilities. Right. You hired her because she could actually do the work. So why are you thinking of the others?
Or they even think that you're too arrogant.
Or when she gets into position, she's going
to get to her head. But we have men around that we all know they are arrogant. Yeah. But they do whatever and nobody talks about it.
It seems okay.
That's true.
And especially when also women come in and talk about abuse, sometimes they'll be like, oh, she's exaggerating it. And sometimes it comes from your own fellow women.
Yes.
That's one thing I wanted to talk about today. The fact that we are saying let's break the bias and everything. It starts from us.
Amongst ourselves, we also
that thing they always say, oh, women are their own enemies. Sometimes it's right, because let's say, I'm now turning 30. I'm 29. Right. I have friends that are married with kids and everything. Sometimes it gets to a conversation where, oh, why are you even involving yourself? You are single.
You know,
I mean, it's funny, but it's not funny.
You sometimes post someone's wedding invite and someone feels they are so confident to text you and ask you, when is your wedding going to come up? When are we going to also come to your wedding? Like all these things.
The one that hurts is the fact that, we are having
right?
we are having a party or get together. Oh, you know what? It's for just people who are married.
Yes.
You can come.
Yeah.
Thinking that, yes, they have that.
Or friends who get married and feel like, okay, my husband says I shouldn't roll with people who are single no more and all of that.
The one that hurts is the fact that you put timing on when people should have kids.
Yes.
The fact that maybe you've had yours and maybe it's taking time for God to give me mine. And you say it in a nice way, but you're saying it.
Yeah. That, we're going to actually come to that and dig in properly. But I'm sure, Mamiama, you also have some barriers, some biases against women that you know or you're sure should be broken for us to move forward and achieve the equality we are fighting for.
My personal my personal thing about the biases is from women to other women.
Yeah.
We tend to judge ourselves too difficult. We tend to we tend to be too hard on ourselves.
Okay.
This is a fellow woman. I don't think she can do it. A man can do it better. She's not dressy enough for me. She's not,
Yeah. So now
instead of focusing on what the person can do. Or nurturing the person to do better.
Right.
So sometimes more of the judgment is from us than
the woman. Right.
Other people.
So now let's bring it down to you. You are a DJ, and everybody. When you say a DJ, when you talk about the career or that category, everybody feels it's supposed to be a man.
Yeah.
And so
I've had instances where I'm setting up and I have people come to me and ask, where is the DJ?
What?
Every time. Or they even ask the person setting up. So what's up? Like they rather come to him as a DJ instead of me.
Oh my God.
And then you have people like breathing down my neck to make sure I'm not playing a mix and that I'm actually DJing. And then you have people wondering like, oh, you're a female DJ? Well, let's see how you do today.
Wow.
Like, I'm expecting.
So they are constantly doubting your.
You are always in doubt, and so sometimes even if you can do it, you also second guess yourself.
Yeah.
I've had instances where I'm supposed to play with my fellow men, and I wasn't able to perform, not because I can't, but because I saw these guys and then
You got intimidated.
I got intimidated.
Wow.
So like I get confused on stage because I'm always being hard on myself because of what I think. I think too much is expected of me that I'd rather underperform instead of performing.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
So interestingly, we can't talk about all these things without involving the men in our lives or the men around.
Yeah.
You know, so we are fighting for equality. Yeah. And we need them to make this cause a success, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then, do the men actually understand this fight that we are actually fighting? Do they understand the role they actually play in breaking the biases? Do they understand it at all?
I feel like some understand,
Okay.
but some too unconsciously don't know.
They don't.
What
they are being
even
biased.
talking about.
Yes, because sometimes they feel like it's all about maybe being voicing it out, patting on the back, but sometimes it's the unsaid things, the things they refuse to say, the little things. Because if you're my boss and you can actually see this happening, that somebody is abusing me or somebody is using his powers, and you can do something, be like, oh, German that is you contributing to this bias. So sometimes I feel like they do it, but unconsciously, because they feel like they don't have the power or they are not in that position to fight for you.
Yes.
It's just a few. Even with parents, sometimes you go home and you tell your dad that maybe this male teacher did this or this female teacher, forget about it. Thinking that they are trying to make peace reign. And that's how it starts.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, Mama, you are actually married,
Yeah.
So I'm sure there are instances where you feel like your husband should be there or should stand up for you in situations. I don't know. Maybe tell us from your side.
Luckily for me, I have a very supportive and understanding husband.
Beautiful.
Luckily for me.
Okay.
But I have been in situations or relationships where it doesn't seem to register. Like you're explaining something plain and simple.
You don't even
and
see
sometimes it takes another man to explain it to a man for them to understand you. Sometimes just the opinion or the thought coming from you is nothing because it's coming from a woman. Do you understand? It takes another man to explain it to another man before they get it. I mean, it's very worrying.
Yeah, very much.
It's very worrying.
Especially, I think, even with media, when I got into it, it got to a point that it was hard for me to continue because money wasn't coming in and everything. So maybe talking to people, talking to men, I was like, oh, I don't wake now. Are you sure you do this all and this and somebody come and tell you, I like you, come and show me your boots if I give you this.
Yeah.
Why don't you just stop it? But that is you, in a way, telling me I should give up on my dreams.
Yes.
You don't need to insult me, you don't need to abuse me, but you actually...
That's how you just break me. Someone actually told me to go into nursing and that he feels I'll look good in the nursing uniform. No, actually... Since the media field is actually not paying off. And I cried. It's not someone I had wanted to ask for financial help or anything.
He's not doing... The painful part is he's not doing it with ill intent. He thinks he's trying to help you.
No, but see, this is someone who was in the same field with me.
Yeah.
And I had not gone to this person to cry for help or anything.
Yeah.
So he just texted me one morning. He's like, Oforiwaa, I see you're so forceful. You're doing so well.
Yeah.
I see this media thing. It's not going to be easy.
Yeah.
See, nursing is actually paying off.
Yeah.
And that he even has some links, and if I want, he could link me. And I even look good in the uniform because I'm petite and all. I'm like, what?
I trust me, he doesn't even mean it from an ill.
Because I actually
he
inform
thinks
my
he's actually out here to help you. That he's trying to encourage you so that you become a better person. That's the painful part.
Yeah, because I had that thing where I wanted to further my education and I was like, it looks like I really do well with business and management. So I want to do global business management. My auntie was like, I don't know. Oh yeah, sure, so and I'm like,
I was told
and it's from my own parents, and I was like, oh my god,
you get that a lot.
You have taken you to the university to finish your psychology. You have a psychology degree and you want to be a D.
Until they see,
when she was like, are you sure you could do it? I was like, oh my god, why? You think I'm not intelligent or smart?
Anyway, so just about the things you're talking about. So you have a dream, you want someone to respect your dream, you have boundaries, you want someone to respect your boundaries, right? So that takes us to our next topic, and that's respecting boundaries, as in women's boundaries. Of course, still in the line of celebrating Women's Day and all. A lot of celebrities over the period and today have actually shed so much light on the fact that there are unnecessary personal questions that are sometimes asked to women, especially. They are directed at women in interviews, in whatever scenarios, and they feel like it's too personal and that people should be able to respect their boundaries and not pry too much into their personal lives. The fact that the person is a celebrity or out there doesn't mean you get. And so then Abna Koko recently in an interview was asked numerous questions, and some, of course, Abna Koko being Abna, she'll answer them. And even she'll even blow your mind on some of the answers she'll give you, right? But then recently she was in an interview and she was asked her body count. And I think that's too personal to ask. Of course, if it was a man, it wouldn't matter. Right? If it was a man, it wouldn't matter. But then, because it's a girl, and because she's putting herself out there in that situation, so everybody can just come to her and ask anything. How have you dealt, or how do you deal with intrusive questions or comments?
Okay, so my dad will always tell you that if you're uncomfortable, don't say it. And even if no one is asking you even about it, don't say it.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, he believes that human beings will find a way to use it against you, whether good or bad, whether they will laugh at you or not.
Yeah, that's true.
So if you're comfortable with it still, and me being in the media space, I understand him. Because I've come out one point where I've been very honest about my childhood and everything. I didn't have it easy. It was a topic where it was hard for me to actually talk about it. And when I was done on a first platform, I couldn't even say it again on another because the
backlash?
No, the aim for doing that was not to get public sympathy or try. And maybe when you do it, because you want the spotlight, you use that as a tool to get more people to listen to you or call you for shows and everything. So when I was asked again on the second one, I said no, because my aim was to voice out for people to know. So when I even got to the station, I realized that the other two women, honestly, for the first time, I felt relaxed that, okay, I'm not stupid. I'm not overthinking stuff. People actually went through this. It was kind of a healing process for me.
You.
But apart from that, that's it. So if you come again and going to ask me the same question on it, I will not answer you. So to me, I feel like you really, really need to, talk to yourself, know yourself, and know that if this information should be used against you on any other platform,
you wouldn't mind.
You wouldn't mind. And I feel like she was asked that question because of how controversial she is.
Yeah.
Trust me, the same question you even ask Lydia Forson.
Oh,
why? Because you also you look at people and their personalities and their profile. And me as a presenter, sometimes I always ask you behind closed doors before we start. Are you comfortable with me asking you this and that and that? So I feel like unless maybe she didn't know about it, but she could have also said, I'm not ready to answer. Or maybe she knew about it and she wants more bars to whichever thing she's doing. So I feel like if you have a tough skin, you can go for it. It's you and your truth.
Okay.
I wouldn't tell you not to say it.
Yeah.
It is you and your truth. But if you know, yes, it's you and your decision. But if you know it will get to a point where you'll be asked again and you have it, you feel like
it will bother you.
It will bother you. Then really think about it before you go on any platform.
Right. My mama,
yes.
What are some of the very intrusive comments or questions you've actually had to deal with?
Some people ask me how my husband and I have sex.
Huh?
Yes, because he's huge and I'm tiny.
I'm so sorry. Like, I don't even...
And people keep asking, I don't know how you guys do it. And
I don't know if I'm interested in knowing the answer to that. Like, I feel like,
it moving.
Why? How is someone's bedroom business your business?
Sometimes it's out of curiosity because he's like 6'4", huge, and I'm what 5'2" or 3, and I'm
so do you
small.
answer such questions?
Oh, hell no. I don't owe anybody an explanation.
You laugh over
no,
it.
I shut you up. It's none of your business. Keep it moving.
No, that's how it has to be. Because even if you laugh over it, it doesn't still feel right. Like, don't keep coming back. So, wow.
Yeah.
Sorry you had to go through such things. Because I can't even imagine. Wow. Okay, so then, such questions, anything so intrusive or too far that you feel is actually... There should be a boundary. People go beyond the boundary. How do you deal with it when
one thing I've realized about Ghanaians is most of us don't understand boundaries.
Right.
So I have learned to build a tough skin around such questions.
Okay.
I'm always telling, and I enjoy telling people off. So if you bring yourself,
you give it to them.
And then, so that's how I deal with it. But because some people don't understand boundaries. They don't understand, not even just boundaries, how the questions affect the people.
Exactly. So that's what I'm coming to. The impact such questions have. How, especially when it comes from close relatives or friends.
Yeah.
What kind of impact does it have on you? How does it affect you?
Initially, so I've been teased all my life.
Okay.
Too skinny, you have one big ear. When will you grow fat?
What?
So I've had all these questions right from my childhood.
Wow.
So I've always initially I didn't used to feel beautiful. I was always covering my left ear. I was always doing things to gain weight and stuff like that. But I came to a realization that this is me. Yeah. There's nothing I can do.
Take it or leave it. You know?
So I built a tough skin. I think after my teenage years, I started building a tough skin. But it's really... I'm still self-conscious about my left ear.
I had it not been today, how long have I been with you? Or have I known it? I never knew. See, now I'm straining my neck to even try to see. Because I've never seen it. So I don't know how inquisitive a person should be to notice that.
When are you growing big? I've known you since. You've always been like this.
That's funny and it's
I think
serious.
mine has been when are you getting married and why are you not married and when are you having kids? Yes, especially recently that I left my boyfriend. I was like I'm not interested in a relationship. Somebody actually asked me. My cousin was like, right now,
manage
for you to get one.
You get one kid and manage.
So when do you plan on having children? You just have one and come.
And then they start telling you that after 30 or 32 it's difficult to conceive and all.
Look,
and
I have seen Janet Jackson give birth at 50. Naomi Campbell gave birth at 50. If you ask me, I'll refer you to those people.
That's it.
Yeah.
So then when for instance, your cousin, I'm sure it had an impact on you. It affected you in
it
a
did.
way.
It did. One time, I think it was my grandmother actually. I sat her down and I told her that she shouldn't do that because at the end of the day, she's going to rush, and I'm going to marry somebody
and make a mistake.
And you know, from the kind of traditional family we are from, I will not stay in that marriage because they will do everything to make sure you stay with your. Yeah, and I have my auntie also coming in and telling her that we all know the same. We are people who actually would want to start a family.
Yeah.
Dorothy is ambitious. She thinks
she
like
has
a man. She has a lot she wants to do. So just don't tell her, because she knows I really love my grandma. So in as much as you're telling me I'm going to laugh about it, I actually think about it. And sometimes I feel like I have a problem. Once I told my friend, when I broke up with my friend, and they were like, oh, what happened and everything. They saw me with somebody else on a Snapchat thing and were like, oh, what's up with this guy? I was like, I'm not going to talk about it. Because I won't feel stupid if it doesn't work out and I decide to walk out. Or you come and tell me that there's something wrong with me. So now I keep it to myself. If it's killing me on the inside. You die alone.
But it's okay.
Anyway.
No, but it's not supposed to be that way. I should be able to
it's
feel
okay to be single.
Yeah.
It's okay
Once you're happy
to be married and not have
so
children.
when the person is killing you, you just stay inside because you don't want
Once
your
you're
friends
happy,
to think, oh,
it's about your peace of mind actually.
And
so
happiness,
just be yourself.
The pressure is
Anyway,
so
so to you ladies,
Yeah.
I want you to name 3 women who have had an impact in your life, and also which woman, living or dead, would you actually love to go on a dinner date with? Quickly, let's wrap up.
Okay, so my grandma,
Okay.
Mami Sika, yeah, and my auntie Gucci, she calls herself Gucci.
Hey, pressure.
Auntie Gina,
Okay.
because she understands my struggle. Anytime I talk to her, she encourages me to go on.
Okay.
And also, lastly, I think it would be Na Shoko, because we've been on her show a couple of times, and she's everything, and like everything. You know, she juggles between everything, work, she's trying to be motherhood, she's trying to be herself. She also gets these pressures. Remember when we were talking about it and everything. So it's more real to me, realistic, because you can see her, you can see the way she's frustrated when she talks about the challenges. Yeah, I mean, international, you have Oprah Winfrey, you have Michelle Obama, and all those kind of people. But I think now Shako, because I've witnessed it one-on-one with the way she talks about her experiences.
So
and everything.
who would you go on a dinner date with? Living or alive?
Nah, Shako.
Okay, great. My mama.
My mother, badass boss, Bozoma, and this lady right here, Dorothy. She came, she joined YFM last year.
Okay.
And we became, as time went on, we became friends. And she always pushes me, and she advised me in certain key areas in my DJ life, and it started working for me. So I always tell her she's someone that.
Oh, right now she's the hottest of the block.
Young show.
Come on, please, right now, Japan.
The bouquets.
What else? Yeah.
But the person I would want to have, I want to go on a date. Or dinner with is badass boss, right? First of all, I think we look alike. I don't care what you think. I think we have the same persona. And she's someone that I aspire to be.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
That's
my
beautiful.
mother, she was she was a warrior.
Okay.
Right? At the time where transport wasn't easy, education. Like my mom was was one of the few people in my hood who started upgrading herself. She was doing 9 to 5, doing evening school, and then looking after stubborn children, especially me, right? And had a husband. So
she deserves an award for that. Then.
She was doing her degree, she was doing her master's, and then still nurturing stubborn children. And I think I can't even look after myself, you know. And so for me realizing how difficult it even is now, and imagining then, I think she did so well. Yeah. And because of her, I'm not afraid to hustle. Like I also feel like every woman should be able to do something for themselves. They should upgrade. She didn't teach us to watch the man do everything. She taught us that you need to develop yourself as a woman. And she's someone that I really look up to.
So there you have it. Yeah. Whoever your role model is, whoever you're looking up to, whoever has had any sort of impact in your life, just bring their names. Let's celebrate them on here on the dish. By your comments or through your comments. We're going to go for a very quick break. whilst we are still celebrating women, we have a beautiful woman who's been in the industry. She's been around for so long, and we can't wait to hear from her. She's going to join us in the studio. Stick and stay. We'll be right back.
If you're into content production for digital or TV, say hello to the MX24 Studios. We're the prime location for your music video shoots, live productions, TV shows, and more. From state-of-the-art equipment to a very skilled production team, we've got you covered. Step into our modern and spacious studio with a changeable lighting system and foolproof sound. Our touchscreen studio projection monitors come with other features, including Wi-Fi connection, screen mirroring, and a remote workspace mode. Take advantage of our high-quality cameras to shoot in 4K.
Get your hands up! Get your hands up! Get your hands up! Hands up! Hands up! Turn down for what?
Angelina, you be cool in my temperature. If you call,
say cheese, take a picture. Shaka post, make a see, take a picture.
in the leg book, boah.
Why the party there today? Hey mama, hey I ever say. Shake your body.
If you're into content production for digital or TV, say hello to the MX24 Studios. We're the prime location for your music video shoots, live productions, TV shows, and more. From state-of-the-art equipment to a very skilled production team, we've got you covered. Step into our modern and spacious studio with a changeable lighting system and foolproof sound. Our touchscreen studio projection monitors come with other features, including Wi-Fi connection, screen mirroring, and a remote workspace mode. Take advantage of our high-quality cameras to shoot in 4K and a variety of the best lighting equipment guaranteed to put life into your sets. Locate us on the first floor of the Silicon House building off the Boundary Road, East Legon. Give us a call on 024-235-5956 or 054-454-8612. You can also email us at info@mx24gh.com.
Unique, contemporary, engaging. Introducing the ultimate talk show that captures, scrutinizes, and stirs up conversations around relevant content across the globe. We talk to the movers and shakers in the tech, youth entrepreneurship, creative arts industry, and many more. Join me, Kwame A. Opoku, usher you to the realm beyond the headlines, new tech releases, trends, and clicks. It's going to be a fun ride on MS Conversations.
Every year, hundreds of young people migrate from Ghana's northern regions to commercial cities like Accra and Kumasi. Most of them are girls and women who end up serving as head porters, popularly known as Kayaye.
We came here to work, but there is no money.
The main motivation for Kayaye coming to Accra is money.
When it's raining, somebody is finding a place to go and hide himself.
Many are desperate and frustrated, but their move is a purely economic decision and cannot be rescinded without alternatives. They have dreams beyond village-level activities and believe bigger cities are the solution to their economic woes. Watch the full documentary showing this Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. only on MX24 television.
All women were created differently with unique attributes. From managing a home or simply running their own business, through the ups and downs, the pains and joys, we almost always win.
It's actually boiled and then the oil comes up, and that's how we get the shea butter.
This brand new season of the Talkative Mom Show is double the education, double the information, and double the excitement.
And then I actually realized nobody cares. Yes, nobody cares.
Yeah. Join me, Eno Craigreen, and my guests this and every Sunday at 6 p.m. on MX24.
Welcome back from that very quick break. It's still the dish right here on MX24. Yes, we are still celebrating women across the globe. And so whoever you look up to, whoever has had any positive impact in your life that you would want to celebrate, let us know who they are, and then we'll help you do so right here on the show. Right, so then quickly, let me just tell you again that March is here, and we are going to have our sales that's going to happen on the 26th and 27th of March right here at the MX24 Silicon Square along the East Legon Boundary Road. Yeah, that's where we are going to be. So we are going to have 2 days of fun, pop-up shows, exhibitions, food fairs, and then an open air concert that you do not want to be, you do not want to miss out on, right? So if you have any made in Ghana products, just call us, come be a part of the show, come market your goods, come let's celebrate Ghana together, come let's buy Ghana, come let's build Ghana together. So we are buying Ghana to grow Ghana. You can call 0550 500 555 or 0242 355 956. The numbers again are 0550 500 555 or 0242 355 956. Right, so if you've been on our socials, you know that my next guest for tete-a-tete is one beautiful lady. She's been around for a whole lot of years, yeah. But then the beautiful thing about her is that she hasn't been in the news for the wrong reasons. She's always there for the right reasons. So I was just asking her, how has she been able to stay relevant without any bad publicity or any negativity whatsoever? And you won't believe the answer she gave me. But her name is the one and only Paulina Oduro. Good evening.
Good evening, my dear.
Welcome to the dish.
Thank you so much.
It's so great to have you here.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, so we are celebrating women.
Oh, yes.
And so, of course, we are celebrating you as well. But I'm sure before you grew up or growing up, you had someone you looked up to. Could we name them?
My mom.
Okay.
My mom is my hero.
Okay.
I lost her last year. She lived in 91.
Beautiful.
So, yeah, and if it wasn't for COVID, she would still be here.
Oh.
So, yeah, she's my hero. She inspires me a lot. And, in fact, from the time she died, I felt like I don't have heavy responsibility anymore. Wow. And there's nobody looking at my back anymore, like mommy's listening. You know, so, yeah, she's my hero. My mom.
Wow. Yeah. I'm sure she's very proud of you wherever she is. And you made her proud before she even left.
Oh.
So yeah, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. I'm sure in your field of your line of work, there was someone you actually looked up to growing up and you feel like, okay, I want to be like this or more than this person when I grow up. Can we celebrate that person?
I wouldn't say I wanted to be like them, but they inspired me.
They inspired you, right?
I love jazz music. I love jazz so much. So there's people like Billie Holiday, even though she's more bluesy, I wouldn't say she's actually jazz. She's very much bluesy, very emotional, and when she sings, you actually feel her lyrics, you know.
It.
And Aretha Franklin. There's a lot of people, a lot of musicians that I look up to.
Okay, that's great. That's great. We just wanted to know. Now, between acting and singing, we know you do both. Which one has been your first love?
Of course, music.
Music, huh?
Yes, singing and creating, writing lyrics and touring. You know, this is what we need to do in Ghana, get the touring thing done. We don't tour. And we need to spread our wings, especially with our music, and we need to go out there and sell our music. So we need to tour. We need to find out more about touring. That's one thing we don't do
outside of Ghana, for
yes,
the matter, right?
yes.
Yeah.
Capitalize the continent, then move on.
Right. Right. Beautiful. Okay, so there are a whole lot of biases and stereotypes against women in our industry and even in the world generally. With you as a woman in your line of work, on your field, what are some of the stereotypes that you have experienced personally?
You see, if I'm going to be very honest with you, I wouldn't say I have.
Okay.
I've been more obstructed more than, would I say, race against me or anything like that? No, I wouldn't.
Okay.
I think I would say men haven't been that cruel to me. They've been quite helpful. Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
If I say anything, I'll be lying. I've had very, very, very good relationship with men in the work that I do.
Okay.
I wouldn't say anyone forced me to do anything I didn't want to do. And most of the time, because I'm a leader, I'm not a follower.
Yeah.
And men find that actually very hard for them to deal with when they find a woman that is very independent and also a leader. So I think that's why I've never had that experience.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was going to say, okay, maybe you were too beautiful, so there were things they couldn't do to you. But of course, being independent and knowing what you're about, that's enough to let them support you.
Yeah.
Wow, that's really, really beautiful. So now let's come to your experience in the industry. How has your experience in the industry changed as women's rights actually became more respected? Right?
Okay, I'm getting more happier and more relief in what's going on in our industry for the young ladies. They are coming out on their own now and expressing themselves now. Look at you.
Ooh.
I mean, you're not a singer or an actress, but as a presenter, there's a certain way you have to carry yourself. There's a certain way you have to speak. Your body language is very, very important. The posture. So all these things I could see changing. I'm so proud of our ladies now. They're getting the etiquette. So when I'm seeing the young lady looking vibrant and having that warmth when they're interviewing you, I'm proud. Because that wasn't there before.
Right.
And you guys are learning. So I'm very proud of all of you.
Wow. This, my mama. Auntie is supposed to be blushing right now, right?
I am. Only positive vibes. I like that.
So we are talking about the trending hashtag for today is breaking the bias, right? We are trying to get equal abilities or equal recognition, just as the men in feels that we are capable or we will be able to actually conquer. And so what do you think we should do, or what do you think should be done to break the biases when it comes to the arts industry?
It's quite difficult because the stamp of man or men has been the prominent in the industry. And I'm once again very proud because a lot of, have you noticed I keep doing this because I haven't had the time to do my nails.
Oh, no, that's fine.
So I've been like on
but
set,
you've got
so,
beautiful nails.
you know, they need taking care of. Anyway, like I said, you know, the men have put the stamp there already, and I'm very proud of the ladies that come in the industry, producers, directors, filmmakers, you know, they're all coming out showing that they can do it. So this is what we need. We need to encourage them. We need to support, no matter what establishment you're in. We as women, we need to unite instead of backstabbing each other or, you know, being negative about what they're doing. This is really, truly, that's what we need to do. We are strong people. Women are the strongest, but we are so negative about each other that when we don't stand firm. And that's what we need to do. Working together as unity. That's what I ask for.
Yeah.
Wow. I don't think we can actually say anything more.
No, there's nothing to say.
I don't know. But okay, so before you came in, I was asking this to the other ladies who were on about personal, very intrusive comments or questions that have been thrown at them.
Oh, I had one.
Yeah, you had one.
I had one.
Okay.
And I went on Delay Show.
Okay.
And apparently people have been wondering because they haven't seen me with any male friends or my husband or anything.
Okay.
So they've been wondering, assuming. So she said, have I heard that people think I'm a lesbian or this and that? And I thought, oh, I was actually very violent about that. I said, I said, they stupid, they idiot. I mean, I just, said what I had to say. I mean, I don't care what you are. But don't label me because you don't know me. Yeah. That's what I don't like. Get to know me. Then when you're talking, you talk with a vim. Because I know my facts.
Yes. Yeah. But don't just assume and come to me with that.
That's my thing. I have 3 children. Beautiful 3 children.
Oh my goodness.
So,
Wow. I can only imagine what that will bring out of you. But then we have a segment on the show that we call the burning question segment. So
heard about it.
You heard about it. Beautiful. So that comes directly from our viewers, and then we read it to you as it is.
Okay.
Right. So we are ready to go for our burning question for you. Ooh. Okay, this actually burns.
Oh,
so
dear.
this one says, "Good evening, Auntie Paulina. This is my question. After 3 marriages and 3 splits, when are we expecting number 4? And also, I am getting married this year. What advice do you have for me?" Wow. Wow.
I like that. Okay. Before you get married, my darling, make sure, believe in what you're going to do. Don't do it because it's expected of you. So please make sure you love him. That love thing is unconditional. We often think that I love somebody. It's not true. You feel something likeness and you like his company or her company, and then you get yourself involved in it and you look back and did I really do the right thing? Right. Please make sure, okay? I'm saying it through experiences. And being who I am, I still have a great relationship with my partners. Wonderful relationship. I can call
all
them
3 of them?
all 3 of them.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
They've even come to Ghana on holiday, even though they're all in the UK.
Okay.
Yes.
That's something. So the last part of the question said, are we expecting number 4? Or?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
I'm still very close to my number 3.
So you see, that's something we didn't know.
Number 2.
You're not sure?
I like this girl.
Let's be sure.
Number 2.
Number 2.
Yeah.
Okay, hi, number 2. Hope you're enjoying your stay in Ghana.
No, he's gone.
Oh, he's gone back?
He's gone back.
That was so fast.
He's gone
That was so fast. Anyway, so we actually having a whole lot of discussions about breaking the biases and all of that. And I'm sure that we, like you said, we have our own roles to play in there to make sure that what we are fighting for is actually a good cause. And we're not just saying it because we just want to say it. We actually know what we are fighting for. You have had, like you said, you've had negative and intrusive comments come at you. How do you deal with such negativity?
Ignore it, because you know who you are.
Okay.
The only time that it will affect you is when you know it's true. But when you know it's not true.
But, okay, again, are we the same persons that our actions, right? Is it that the actions or the things we do is what puts us out there and makes it so easy for people to come at us with such questions or such...
You hit it right on the nail.
Okay.
It's how, like I told you,
how
your
you carry
action
yourself
speaks for you. Like I said, this is who I am. What you see is what you get. I'm usually calling everybody darling. Hello, my dear. It's me. That's just who I am. And then, I don't look what anybody else has got. I'm a 63 years old woman.
What?
Yes, I'm a 63 years old. My firstborn is 41 years old. Yes. So, to be totally honest with you, don't think back, negative about anybody. It's not worth it. You get wrinkles very early.
You're beautiful.
God bless you. God bless you.
God, these genes are what we should be praying for, Mama. We are tiny and all, but sometimes you need the right genes.
God, he's so funny.
Anyway, it's been great having
Thank you.
I'm sure you have a lot of projects coming up. Would you want to share some with us before we go?
Yes, I'm going to start my album, my High Life album, which everybody has been on me to do. So I'm going to start that. And also, I'm going to have my mum celebration of her life in Takoradi. And also have my own projects that I'm going to be doing very soon.
Great.
One is called Naughty Grandma.
Naughty Grandma?
Very naughty.
That's you?
That's me.
Ooh.
And I'm going to be awful. And then one called Village Nurse, and it's a lot about what we go through with illnesses that we brush under the carpet. Yeah. So.
Okay, great. We're going to love to have you anytime, any day, morning, afternoon, evening, whenever. Just call on us, and we're going to be there. We're going to have you here anytime you're ready as well. But before we go, there are a lot of young ladies who look up to you. Everybody, as a matter of fact, especially now that you work around children and you work with children. Any word for the day that we are celebrating today? So to all women across the globe.
You know, I always share this, and I love to say this to all the women. I love you.
Aww.
For real.
I
so much love the way women are changing the world right now in Ghana, right in front of my eyes. And I wish I can get in all of you, your hearts, and be a part of every single thing that you do. And trust me, if you need my help, just give me a call.
Oh,
that's sweet.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. But I'm actually waiting to see Naughty Grandma, because I'm sure it's going to be something else. But all in all, you women out there, every single one of you are doing amazing. You were strong, you were powerful, you were capable. Let nobody tell you otherwise. My producer, Roberta, Zala, you guys, you late. See, I have the best team in the world. And all the ladies here at MX24, they are all doing extremely good. Mami Ama, we are so proud of you.
I'm so proud of you too.
Love you. My name has been Oforiwaa. It's been amazing hanging with you this evening. We're going to come your way same time tomorrow. But before we say goodbye, you know Mami Ama, Isan has to do her own thing. So have a great night and enjoy some good music.
Oh my goodness.
Don't you break my heart. Come on, you're not when you're dead. Yani wonyi wose Na michela Mani bobo kromobi Inko monyi naramide Wasanye wasa
This is a story about control. My control. Control of what I say, control of what I do. And this time I'm gonna do it my way. I hope you enjoy this as much as I do. No. Sorry.
Mom!
I am. Because it's all about control.
What size do you need? All right, come here.
Lots of it.
All right, we got a bit of entertainment for you folks tonight. I'm about to introduce you to the Dream Team. We got a parade of beauties coming at you folks right now. Here at Moves, we're going to give you the opportunity to have fun with any one of our lovely ladies. We got a couple ATMs in the building, and we're now accepting all major credit cards. See our bartender, she'll get you all signed up. Come on, boys, where's that energy? Put a little pep in your step. Make some noise for the new girl. New York, we got a lot of beautiful girls. Oh, we're about to get this party cranked up a notch. We got Justice getting ready to join us on the main stage. It's round one of our 3-song special. Everybody make some noise. Justice is served.
Hey, Lucy Lou! Hey, Lucy Lou, come here. This is my boy Danny. You mind taking him for a good time?
I'll take
No,
him.
come on, Danny, don't be a pussy. No, Let's
fine.
go.
Come on,
Let's
Danny.
go. Danny, go. Come on. Come on, Danny.